communication and empathy. Two complementary powers, the hidden architects of our lives. Our daily lives, whether we realize it or not, are woven into an endless network of communication. From a simple good morning to a neighbor, to presenting an idea at work, or sharing a heartfelt conversation with family, every moment is an attempt to connect with someone. But what defines the quality and depth of these connections? This is where two essential pillars of human relationships come into play: communication skills and empathy. These are not just about words, they are both an art and a science. At its core, communication skills are the ability to convey a message clearly and effectively, while also understanding the message coming from the other side. Empathy, however, takes it one step further. It is the power to step into someone else's emotional world, to imagine their perspective, and to make them feel truly understood. The two are inseparable. One without the other feels incomplete. They feed each other, strengthen each other, and together they create the foundation for meaningful human bonds. Imagine your closest friend is sharing life-changing news. If your mind is elsewhere and you only pretend to listen, that's not real communication. But if you notice the sparkle in their eyes, the excitement in their voice, perhaps even the nervous energy beneath their smile, and you respond with, "Wow, I get it. This must be such a huge step for you. You must feel both thrilled and nervous. Then you've embraced empathy." That small gesture can transform a casual conversation into a deep emotional connection. Lessons from real life, where communication meets empathy. To see how these two forces can transform everyday situations, let's look at some vivid examples. Example 1. A leader in the middle of a workplace storm. You're a project manager, and you notice a team member struggling to meet a deadline. Stress levels are high. Poor communication approach. "Why isn't this done yet? This is unacceptable. You'd better speed up or face the consequences." This accusatory tone pushes the person into defense mode, kills motivation, and worsens the crisis. Strong communication plus empathy approach. "I can see you've been working hard on this project, and I sense you've run into some unexpected challenges. Can you walk me through what's blocking you? Maybe we can figure out a solution together. I really value the effort you're putting in." This response shows understanding, builds trust, and opens the door to collaboration. You're not only listening, you're acknowledging their emotional state. Example 2. Silent storms at home. You and a family member or partner are in disagreement. The tension rises, voices grow louder. Poor communication approach. "You're always like this. You never listen or understand me." Such generalizations provoke defensiveness and leave deep scars in the relationship. Strong communication plus empathy approach. "I'm trying to understand how you feel, and I want to hear your perspective. I also have my own feelings about this, and I'd like to share them calmly. Maybe we can pause, cool down, and revisit this later. It's important for me to see this through your eyes." This lowers emotional intensity, shows respect for the other person's inner world, and lays the groundwork for a constructive dialogue. Example 3. Building bridges in customer service. A customer is frustrated after experiencing a problem with a product. Poor communication approach. "Sorry, but this is company policy. There's nothing I can do." This reply fuels anger and leaves the customer feeling helpless. Strong communication plus empathy approach. "I'm really sorry you're going through this. I understand how frustrating and disappointing this must be for you. Let's figure out a solution together. I'll do everything I can to make this right for you." By naming and validating the customer's emotions, you don't just solve a problem, you build a bridge of trust. Why empathy and communication are non-negotiable in life. Mastering these skills is not just about smoother conversations, it's about real transformation in every part of life. 1. deeper, stronger relationships, whether in friendships, family, or romantic partnerships. The sense of being understood creates bonds that are stronger and more reliable. 2. Conflict resolution. At the heart of most conflicts is a lack of empathy. The moment we step into someone else's perspective, finding common ground becomes much easier. 3. Boosting motivation and teamwork. In professional settings, empathetic leaders and colleagues inspire trust, raise morale, and unlock people's full potential. 4. Personal growth. These skills don't just shape how we relate to others. They help us connect with ourselves. Recognizing and expressing our own emotions is a vital step toward higher emotional intelligence, EQ. 5. Problem solving at a deeper level. To truly solve a problem, we must understand not just the logic of the situation but also the feelings behind it. Empathy provides this depth. Practical ways to build communication and empathy. These aren't fixed traits you're born with, they're skills you can develop, like a muscle. Here are some effective ways to strengthen them. Practice active listening. Stop preparing your response while someone else is talking. Maintain eye contact, show interest with body language, and avoid interrupting. Summarize what they said to confirm understanding. So you mean that? Did I get it right? Use I statements instead of you statements. Replace blame like. You never listen, with. I feel upset when I don't feel heard. This invites understanding rather than defensiveness. Consciously imagine what the other person might be experiencing. What past experiences, values, or fears could be shaping their reaction? Seek feedback. Ask trusted people to give honest feedback on your communication style. Knowing your blind spots is invaluable for growth. Role-play scenarios, especially in professional settings. Explore different perspectives. In conflicts, rehearsing challenging conversations helps. You feel more prepared and confident when real situations arise. Increase emotional awareness. Regularly check in with yourself. What am I feeling right now? Journaling or mindfulness practices can sharpen this awareness. Dive into stories. Reading books, watching films, or seeing plays lets you live through characters' experiences. This subtle exercise stretches your empathy muscles. The purest form of connection. Communication isn't just about the words that leave our lips. It's the music in our tone, the silent language of body gestures, the warmth in our eyes, and most importantly, the genuine effort to understand. Empathy is the delicate yet unbreakable thread that holds this network together. When communication is infused with empathy, it transcends mere information, exchange, and becomes the act of building a bridge of hearts. In today's world, technology may connect us instantly, but it often leaves emotional gaps wider than ever. That's why consciously developing our communication and empathy skills is essential, not just for personal happiness, but for building a more understanding and compassionate society. The strongest bridges are built with clear communication, and the deepest bonds are nourished by genuine empathy. So, what can you do today to strengthen these skills? Maybe listen a little more attentively to someone close to you. Maybe pause in a conflict and try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Small steps can lead to big transformations. Because at the end of the day, the greatest gift we can give each other is this: to feel truly heard and genuinely understood. Congratulations on watching our video all the way to the end. Your dedication to seeking knowledge and self-improvement is truly admirable. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's topic. Let's meet in the comments. And of course, if you'd like to join us on this journey, don't forget to subscribe and become part of our community Heavy Blackheart Hash.